Yo, welcome to the podcast. You know who it is. It's your man Maverick, aka The Machine. And welcome to the new channel. This is now officially the Mob Rule channel, where we will have podcasts, live discussions, as well as music videos, etc., etc., everything that affects the homies under the RHU banner, if you feel what I'm talking about. And please forgive that I have not posted in a couple weeks. Things have gotten hectic, etc., etc. And you can see I even broke my camera due to too much Jakku. But anyway, I'll get a new camera real quick, but for now, let's dive into these conspiracy theories and see what's going on out there in the world. The first one starting off with the Pinoy boys.
Yo, so I heard this theory on our stereo that humans are actually older than we think. Now, the theory states that we came from Mars and we had advanced technology to fly over, and we left Mars because our planet got destroyed.
That humans are
So check
actually
this out.
way older than we seem to be. We're not even from this Earth. We're the aliens.
What
here.
if we're actually the aliens?
Look at everything around you. Everything is united except us. Our circadian rhythm is tied to Mars.
No, if
That's
you
where
if you
we're
really
from.
take it in our galaxy, we're one little speck.
Because who knows if we had fucking advanced technology to even build the pyramids, fly over here, something happened, we lost all trace of that technology, and we pretty much restarted on Earth with whatever was left there. And think about it, what if they had some crazy disaster that happened to the world, and that's why Mars is just like a wasteland. So if you guys want to send us your theory, reply to our soundbite on stereo, link in our bio, use hashtag #JumpersJump, and send us your theory.
Yo, that's crazy. I don't know about being from Mars and whatnot. That's a crazy theory. Possibility, maybe. Possibility. That's crazy. Us actually being the Martians. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Let me know. Let's continue on with the Pinoy boys.
About a movie that came out recently
What
too,
movie?
The Sound of Freedom. That whole thing is trying to give awareness about child right? There's theories. Everyone who's gone into movies to watch it, the movie theaters have teamed
They
up.
stopped it.
Yeah, trying not to sell tickets, trying not for people to watch it.
Yeah.
I've seen one where it's like, oh, the person tries to buy tickets. They said it's fully sold out. Goes in the movie theater, nobody there.
There's no one in here. And then it said that they were sold out.
Another one, the guy comes in, he's like, oh, we have to download the movie. It's gonna take an hour. We can give you your movie back. Like, you guys can walk out. Fam,
They're like
that
trying to-
never happens.
They're trying to stop them from watching it.
Exactly. And the two main ones they have been doing, turn off the AC so it's hot as hell in there.
Oh, word.
And then
Just to let you guys know again, it is gonna get hot. It is gonna be like that throughout the whole movie.
So why is it only this one though, not all the other ones?
the movies usually
Yeah,
dim
yeah.
the lights when it goes on. The lights stay on the whole time. And people complain.
So they don't want to stay there and watch the whole thing. There's a deeper conspiracy onto that.
What's the deeper conspiracy? That's trippy, man. That's trippy.
All are schizophrenic, but that isn't stopping them from getting with their friends and going to South America and then sailing all the way to Antarctica and sending me videos of just them being over there. One of them just recently told me, this is a new person, that they're going to sail all the way down through here, past the ice wall, and then somehow get through the scorched waste, whatever these are, I don't even know what they are, and go to the real lands of Mars, which is on the next map I'm going to show you. So if you didn't know, according to flat earth lore, there's supposed to be another dome right next to ours, which is actually the other planets, but they're actually domes, and you can get through these giant ice walls that are even bigger than the ice walls that we know that are around us. And if you zoom out on this entire map, you'll see like 100 different places. Yeah, see, look at all these. This is apparently what like the whole universe is. Alright, so this new guy that I have not talked about on this account yet just told me that he doesn't have the right technology to go past the ice wall, but he sent me this blueprint of something that he's designing that will apparently take him past there. If anyone could tell me what all this means, you take a screenshot right now. There's also this one, but it's supposed to be some type of submarine. Oh, and he also sent me video of when he went to Antarctica a few months ago. and he saw what he said was the ice wall down there. He said they weren't able to go any further because of an invisible force field that is apparently being powered in the Grand Canyon with some type of sediment that exists only there, and there's a secret hidden military base that he's trying to infiltrate and get rid of some kind of stone that is stopping him from going over there. And he said he figured this out by doing some golden ratio calculations. And so the Grand Canyon apparently is some like center of the earth or something. But yeah, what do you think? Is this guy telling the truth, or is it all fiction?
Why do you take the glasses off like that for? So the Fibonacci sequence, which is the golden ratio, that's what he's saying. The center is the Grand Canyon. I mean, theory-wise, it kind of makes sense, but I don't buy into the entire universe being on a flat Earth, like the others. Universes or galaxies are parts of the Earth after the Great Wall. I do believe they're hiding something in Antarctica. That I do believe. Some kind of military base.
So when you look at a clock, it looks pretty normal. You never think anything of it. But what if I told you there's actually a really dark theory behind the idea of a clock? What? Right? You go across the clock, across the way, you see like 11 and 1, it equals 12. 10 and 2 equals 12. 9 and 3 equals 12. 8 and 4 equals 12. 7 and 5 equals 12. And then 6 plus 6 equals 12. They all equal 12.
Oh, wait, what does that mean though?
Well, also think about this. When you go diagonally and look at the numbers and you subtract it, like 12 minus 6 equals 6. 11 minus 5 equals 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6.
Wait, what is going on?
But wait, if you look at this a different way too, if you look across, 12 plus 1 equals 13. 11 and 2 equals 13. 10 and 3 equals 13. 9 and 4 equals 13. It all equals 13.
So what's the theory?
You look at all the numbers, right? It's just weird how you go different formulations and they all equal the same.
That's actually kind of scary.
I don't really want to get into like the exact thing that I saw, but it is weird how everything, equals the same. Comment if you guys know what that is.
Dude,
I don't know. I don't want to say.
That like give me chills just looking.
Man, you a whole ass nigga for that shit. Why you bring up the dark clock theory, point out all the things that is leading you to believe in a theory, but you don't want to tell us what the theory is. You're just trying to get more clicks and more views, bruh. Now I gotta go look it up, man. What the fuck? Straight bullshit. Dark clock theory. Let's see what the hell this nigga talk about. If I can damn spell today, the hell. Okay, so dark clock theory, explained. The dark clock theory suggests that ultralight dark matter particles could interact weakly with regular matter, potentially affecting the precision of atomic clocks. Dark matter, which makes up most of the matter in the universe, emits no light, but exerts gravitational pull on other objects. I don't get that one. Doesn't make sense. I wish he would have explained what the hell he was on about.
2024 is considered the worst year in history in terms of weather and economic crisis, as it is the time and the predictions from a mysterious time traveler about the weird upcoming events in 2024 make everything even crazier. Save this and come back if they are proven to be true. On April 11th, ocean water is black for a week, and many unknown sea creatures wash up on shore. On May 14th, the Second American Civil War began as Texas seceded from the country, followed by other states. It will eventually lead to an all-out war with involvement from other countries and nuclear weapons. On August 5th, massive versions of over 40 mysterious species are discovered in a secret part of the Amazon rainforest. These include a 6-foot butterflies, 3-foot-long ants, 5-foot spiders, 200-foot snakes, and 3-foot-sized cats. On September 15th, the first ever Category 6 hurricane on the U.S. East Coast, it makes landfall in Florida as a Category 5 before returning to the ocean, strengthening and slamming into South Carolina as a Category 6. On October 25th, a very famous musician comes out saying he faked his death. Everyone will know who he is. He is known as a legend of his time and will be even more famous than Taylor Swift.
More famous than Taylor Swift. Okay. So yeah, those theories, the Civil War, quite possibly could happen. Nuclear, though, I don't know, man. I doubt that's assured mutual self-destruction. Assured mutual destruction. But yeah, these AI videos, I like AI. I think it's very useful, but I hate when they post it under Joe Rogan because they're actually just trying to get more clicks and views. It's bullshit. You could tell it's not Joe Rogan when he says butterflies and snake s mispronouncing shit. Dead giveaway.
Real. There's a new theory that claims we can't go to space because we are enclosed by a transparent barrier called the firmament. Some say that this means there is no space above the Earth. In fact, they say the area above the world is just water. Think about when you look at the stars in the sky and why sometimes they float a little bit. This might be why it's called the Milky Way, just like a liquid. The Bible actually confirms this in the book of Genesis and says that the firmament separates the earth from the waters above. This theory gets even crazier because the government might be trying to break the firmament. In 1962, the military sent a nuclear missile into the sky and claimed that it was to test the atmosphere's reaction. But the real reason was for them to see if they could break the firmament. They named this attempt Operation Fishbowl. Coincidence? I think not. What do you think?
Yeah, the firmament. If that's true, if you believe in that, then the government trying to break the firmament, if it's waters above, then how would they supposed to stop the waters or whatever? If the firmament was real and it's keeping something out, whatever that possible liquid is, how are we supposed to stop it once the firmament is broken? I don't get shit like that.
It was a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada. In the following days, he tried to get closer to find and film the creature, but in the process claimed to be stopped, harassed, followed, and stalked by the CIA. He then stops posting videos for over a month, and when he returns, uploads an update video that is extremely strange, and viewers pointed out that it seemed like it was forced. His next video that he uploads would be his last, because a month and a half later, sadly, tragedy struck. That's a brief overview of this strange saga. I just uploaded a full-length video documenting this on my YouTube channel.
That's cold. If he did stumble onto something, the government wanted him to shut up, I can see that happening.
Now, Antarctica is the most mysterious continent in the world. A new theory is so crazy that it could completely change your perception of the Earth. According to this theory, Antarctica is not just a massive ice continent, but rather an enormous ice wall that surrounds all the continents. In 1992, a new world map was created, the Gleason map, which shows Antarctica encircling all our continents. This theory goes even further. Some believe that if we manage to cross this wall, we will encounter numerous other continents deliberately hidden from us by governments.
Where Jesus was walking the earth and you walked around and said, "Where's Jesus?" Nobody would know who the fuck you're talking about. If you start looking deep into the scriptures, man, one of them says, "My children will know my name." Well, his name ain't Jesus. No, the scripture says, "Seek and ye shall find." Listening to a pastor tell you something isn't seeking. Why am I so big on the name? Well, because if you look at certain scripture, it says, "Give praise to my name, give glory to my name." What's his name? No, it says Jesus. That's not his name. So everyone says it doesn't really matter. He just, as long as he knows. Look, I didn't read the part in the scripture that said that. I didn't read that part. I didn't read the part, "Hey, call me whatever you want. Just call me." Because his name was given to us over 7,000 times. But then at some point in time, way back in about 383 AD, they translated it and they were told not to use the name anymore. One of the 10 commandments is, "Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain." Now, what does the word vain mean? It means to make meaningless or useless. How much more useless can a name be if you just stopped using it? You're making it as useless as it can be by not using his name. And he says, don't take the Lord's name in vain, which most people think says, don't say goddamn. Goddamn is it, first of all, God ain't his name. That's a title. Secondly, that's not what it means. It says, don't make God meaningless and useless. But that's not actually what the thing said. He basically said, don't make my name meaningless. That was his commandment. And then we are all doing it when we say Jesus. We're all doing it when we say God. Why? Because that's not his name. Imagine going up to the pearly gates, because I could have just saved all your lives. And there's a big dude up there like this. He's standing there all big and buff as shit. And he goes, what's up? You say, what's up? They say, who you here to see? You say, Jesus. And he goes, I don't know who you're talking about. You ever read the scripture where he says, go away, you do not know me? Because if you knew me, you'd know my name. I'm going to walk up. They're going to be like, who you here to see? And I'm going to say, I'm here to see Yahshua. My man Yahshua is supposed to meet me here so I can go meet Yahuwah or Yahweh. And if I'm wrong, we're all
This nigga think he's saving the world for real, huh? So yeah, if you look at the etymology of the English language and the letter J, it's not that old. If human history is 2,000 years old, I think the letter J is only 1,000 or something like that. So God and Jesus the Christ, those are titles. All right, it's pointed out in the Bible. This is what I believe. I'm not trying to change anybody's perception of anything. So the Bible also names God as Jehovah, which again starts with a J, but the original spelling is I in Latin. So it's Jehovah. El Shaddai, Elohim, lots of different names, but a name nonetheless, transferred from language to language. Jesus' name actually started with a Y. So Yahshua or Yeshua is his name. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to sway anybody's opinion and change anybody's belief structure. It is what it is. It is just what I believe. I'm just sharing that with y'all. So next video.
Because no one has ever been in space. There is a theory that suggests we have never explored space due to a transparent barrier surrounding our world. Beyond this barrier, there is no open space or vacuum, but rather water. It may all sound crazy, but in 1962, the US government detonated a few nuclear bombs in the sky, allegedly to test the atmosphere's reaction to their explosion. So they want us to believe. However, some claim that they were actually attempting to see if they could break through this invisible barrier. Ironically, this program was called Operation Fishbowl. This theory is fueled by the observation that many have noticed stars appear to twinkle or shimmer through a liquid-like substance when viewed with the naked eye or through a camera. Rocket enthusiasts have also noted that the rockets we have launched seem to encounter an invisible ceiling, creating an effect similar to what one would observe in water.
So again, not touting any belief structure or whatever, but yeah, the firmament. The thing about NASA that turns me off is if you watch their broadcasts where they're supposedly talking to astronauts in the space station, gravity actually presents itself. I don't know how you drop things in space, but and if that's the case, then how come nothing or none of their broadcasts have been on the moon or in space since 1962? Let's say they're saying, oh, we don't have the money to spend on that, blah, blah, blah. Each trip to the moon and back would cost blah, 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 X amount. But still, why fake it then? Anyway, that's it for today's video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Give me your opinions, your theories, your viewpoints, etc. Hit me up. I'll try to stay up to date and respond to messages on the YouTube channel and post more often. My bad. But that's it. Take care of each other. Drink water. Stay dangerous.